No.
How did a traveler come to follow my brother?
I was broken when he found me. The truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Gave me something real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family. A purpose.
Huh.
And I will gladly die for both.
Thank you. He's lucky to have you.
So he is a traveler.
Tell me
That's...
about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunder breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Aw. Sweetie. Big sweetie, too. You think she was a pig before she was a dog? No.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Byggvir, my love, focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is, he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim...
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Huh. Alright, so... would they be listed under elves? No. Sveki and Svana, Skull and Hati. Ah! Beyla the Dark Elf and Byggvir the Light Elf are allies of Freya. Or something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. Reason for hope, perhaps aiding, exploring the hidden deserts. Might do that next, since I got Freya here.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Huh.
Is someone going to ask me if I miss the light?
Of course. How
You're a
rude of
dark
me.
elf.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything. The elders say it is why we fight. But all of that, it's shit. I am more than the Hive, more than a soldier. Light elves, dark elves, all elves are the same. Stubborn, brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My home. There. That is all I have to say. You can go away.
Thank you for sharing.
And I thought Kratos could be brash.
We must go.
Pardon us. Places to be.
Hey. I'm glad it worked. Whatever you hope to do out there.
Tegu.
Still not sure I totally get you, or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Hey there. If you got an ear, I got a mouth.
I like that one.
This will be of use.
Nothing popped out though.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
She didn't answer what it is.
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
Ooh.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Lunda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Byggvir and Beyla? Well, they were both in prison by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being in love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Lunda, what do you know of Birgir the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Yeah, that definitely would do it. Still though, then comes the question, what did he promise the travelers? In the meantime... Oh, I will take that. No point in crafting those until I find the rest of them. Relics. Nope.
And
Accessories.
Lady Freya? You know
Hold off
what
on
you
those.
want?
Hold off on those for a minute. Ugh, I do need that. Ooh. Have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. Okay, we are definitely doing Lunda's armor next. Luna's orb and lost armor. Let's see. Melee attacks against poison enemies do increase damage. Shit, yeah. I'm getting my hands on that, and then I am upgrading the out of it. But for now, let's see. And of the R1 combo, grants a blessing of cooldown. How about we start with this?
Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive.
Grants a gift of strength. Increase damage and burn to enemies. Hold off on that, but for right now...
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
Tch. That story's gonna have to wait. Ugh, no dice. And I'm holding off on that because I still want Lunda's armor. Alright, so take a minute and see what we got. Put that there. And I unlocked a crap ton of these. So if I hold off until someone attacks me, it deals a lot more damage. Enhances all blade of Hold off on that one. Striking a grounded enemy with Hyperion grapple causes fiery impact. Ooh. This turns that into an area attack, because then when I crash into them, it deals damage to everything behind them. Yeah, that's not 3,000 worth, sorry. Now let's see. That's a good ranged move. Let me see. That definitely. I remember that was like the standard melee attack we got back when we first started the game. Why in the world I guess they decided that was too good and simple of a combo to simply, keep it for a beginner move. So not that. Okay, so this one does R1 in that. This one does R2 in that. While permafrost is full. Okay, so it just causes it, so I don't gotta pay for that, it just causes it to happen. Then this one. Again, I gotta get used to using that one. So I gotta get more used to using that, the Frost Awakens, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But in the meantime, I have a crap ton of XP. Holy crow. Nope. Alright, so we'll hold off on those now. Let me see. Alright. So, next time we're going to see about that mystery orb. She did not say about the orb's origin or intended use. Because, yeah, I want that free significantly better than when I have armor. So.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies?
Oh.
No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Freya joins Kratos. Yeah, it's basically the same. Except, of course, the fact I can't move, I can't use her. So let's see. Wear battle dress. Agony's promise. A frock that reminds... Yeah, she looks better in that. And as for accessories... Oh. Huh. Looks like they all do the same thing. I was worried that I was gonna have to choose, but... Looks like I don't have to. Wait, no. Right. Oh, crap. It goes from 750 to 320. Man, all that does is just give you one little extra runic. Screw that. But in the meantime... I'll take that one. I don't have anything I think that applies to her hex arrows yet, so... we'll stick with this one for now before I decide whether I'm gonna do this or that. Definitely that one. Alright. Now back to me. So now, time I think to do some more upgrading, but for the time being, we're gonna go see about that orb, and probably knock out a couple of other side quests while we're here before we head back to the house. So, I'll join you next time on... So, this is JDog X211 signing off, and we'll see you next time when we go and see about that ball, or orb, or sphere, whatever she wanted to call it.